seconds. Honey, I'm hot today.
Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play You Don't Know Jack Sports. The final game. At least the final game of me completely being an embarrassment to all trivia everywhere. So let's get into it, shall we?
Thank you. Yeah, right here.
Hey, Helen, you want me to lose my voice? You got enough there?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today?
Just
Smell smoke beside me.
So you're playing with yourself, huh?
Yep.
Sorry, just type your name in, okay?
No. Nah. Since you won't let me speed it up.
Wake the hell up and type your name in.
No. I'm asleep.
Ray?
Yeah.
Congratulations, your name is Runt.
Yeah, it works for me.
One other thing, are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game?
The
Oh,
full
roger that.
21 question game, please.
Okay, now, your buzzer's the letter B. B as in baseball strike.
I copied that, okay.
I don't care if he's passing a kidney stone. Bring him out.
20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds. Pay attention here and don't screw it up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in, then you gotta hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. Go to black. Great. Okay, guys, stand by.
Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Woo! All right. Welcome to the program. Okay, we got one player behind the keyboard. Hey,
Yep.
what's the matter? Didn't you read the box? It's a party game. Whatever. You and me will party together. Let's do it.
I'm in a solo
All right,
party.
Come on, hit me. We need a category.
The agony of defeat.
Here's the category. The agony of defeat. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. You know, I keep having this recurring nightmare where I'm at a ski jump ramp. Someone has strapped long skis to my feet and pushed me down a steep hill. At the foot of the hill, my mother is waving her arms and yelling at me, P-point, P-point. To what is she referring? The technique I'll use to gain more distance, my opponent's score, the beginning of the landing area, or the ever-widening urine stain on my uniform.
P-point. I think it's the landing area.
The beginning of the ski jump landing area is the P-point. Oh yeah, back to my dream. All the judges are goats in lingerie. What do you think that means?
I think it means you need
Okey
help.
doke, give me a category.
No, we won't take millions. I'll take them,
And
but
this
not we.
category is... Hell no, we won't take millions of dollars. And we'll pay out $3,000 for this one. Okay, we all know that in baseball it's 3 strikes and you're out, right? As of 1996, if the Baseball Players Union has had a strike counted against them for every time they've been on strike, how many outs do they have? No outs, 1 out, 2 outs, or 3 outs, the inning is over.
I think they've had 3.
Toasted!
Nope.
This is the correct answer. The players have 1 out and they're 1 strike away from having 2 down. And if they ever do get that extra strike, I recommend we make hitting the batter legal.
I thought they
How about
struck
it? Hit me
a
with the
lot.
category.
Oh well. Let's see. Let's talk about safe baseball.
The name of this category is Let's Talk About Safe Baseball. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If a pitcher had to adhere to the same rules in bed as he does when pitching, which of the following would he have to do? Deliver without touching his rubber, touch his rubber gently after delivering, keep 1 foot on his rubber throughout delivery, or dust off his rubber before delivery.
Yeah, he has to keep his foot on the rubber.
Pitchers have to keep 1 foot in contact with the pitching rubber throughout their delivery. Let's hope he takes his cleats off first.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
4 events, 2 dads, 1 winner, huh? Okay.
Look at me, I got a 4. Ouch.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. 4 events, 2 dads, 1 winner. And this one's going to be worth $3,000. Okay, listen up. In an effort to instill real family unity between Nicole and her 2 dads, Judge Wilbur suggests a swimming event. If Joey swims backstroke, Michael swims freestyle, Nicole swims breaststroke, and Judge Wilbur swims butterfly in a medley relay, who would swim last? Judge Wilbur, Nicole, Joey, or Michael?
Isn't the freestyle the last one?
Butterfly, breaststroke, backstroke, freestyle
Yeah.
is the order of a medley relay. And the fact that we had Nicole swimming breaststroke meant nothing. Absolutely nothing. Really.
Uh-huh.
Okay, pick a category.
Wilt Chamberlain going to the hole. Although we have no idea which hole they mean.
And
can
the category
guess.
is Wilt Chamberlain going to the hole. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. According to his autobiography, Wilt Chamberlain, A View from Above, Wilt put up some impressive numbers on and off the basketball court. If you counted 2 points for each of Wilt Chamberlain's alleged sex partners, what would be his approximate off-court career point total? 1,000, 8,000, 40,000, or 500,000?
He claimed 20,000, didn't he?
In his book, Wilt claims to have slept with about 20,000 women. Multiply that by 2, and Wilt would easily eclipse Kareem's all-time scoring record. And supposedly, Wilt had quite the hook shot himself. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Ah, the sound of losing.
Foul. Illegal handling of the balls. Number 6.
The category behind this question is the sound of losing. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you 2,000 bucks. Remember in The Sound of Music how Julie Andrews and the Von Trapp children rode their bikes through the beautiful countryside and sang at the top of their lungs? Well, say the Von Trapp children are competing in the Tour de France. If Brigitte Von Trapp falls so far behind that she has to drop out, which of the following vehicles will pick her up? The Sag Wagon, the Lazy Train, the Loser Cruiser, or the Bum Mobile?
I think it's called the Sag Wagon.
Brigitte would get picked up by the Sag Wagon.
I'm actually knowing some of
Which is
these.
a hell of a lot better than her getting picked up by some sweaty Frenchman in spandex.
That's scary that I'm knowing some of these.
All right, come on, hit me.
Fuck
We need a
you.
category.
Tag Team Naked Skydiving tonight at 7.
Here's your category. Puck you. And we are talking 1,000 bucks for this question. Okay, kids, imagine you're watching a special hockey edition of the Battle of the Network Stars. Suppose Donnie Osmond and Brooke Shields get involved in a Donnybrook on the ice. What are they doing? Using their hands to throw the puck, tripping other players with their sticks, engaging in fisticuffs, or hiding the puck.
It's usually a fight.
Donnybrook is slang for a fist fight. Shields penalized for calling Osmond a moron.
I said Mormon. God.
Okie doke, give me a category.
Let's get physicals.
Uh-oh, Testnut Slick Crime Store.
This might be a repeat already.
It's time for
I hope not.
Ticklish Tesco.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Let's get physicals. The opening value on this gibberish question is 5,000 bucks. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Hey, tell me, with what sports term does this rhyme? Now don't let the punctuation
Okay,
trip you up.
good.
Pee, poo, and spit. Cough, gents. How about a hint? It's a football term. A term for offense used late in the game.
I know it's offense. I can't think of and spit.
It's also called the hurry up.
2-minute offense and 2-minute
Go
offense.
for it. Type in your answer. Do you take a 2-minute offense to this question? You're right. We have definitely sunk to a new low, and I love it. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Sweet dreams aren't made of this.
The German judge gives a
9.
The category? Sweet dreams aren't made of this. You get this one right,
That
you got
was
2,000
terrible.
bucks coming at you. Wipe off your finger and get it
Funny,
ready.
but
Let's
terrible.
get busy. If an athlete competing in the Winter Olympics had a recurring nightmare that ended in a death spiral, about what event would the athlete be dreaming? Snowboarding, downhill racing, figure skating, or ski jumping?
A death spiral? I want to say figure skating.
The death spiral is a regular move in pairs figure skating.
Wow.
Speaking of figure skating nightmares, I had one about Dick Button and a goat the other night. What do you think that means?
You have too many dreams about goats.
Okay,
That's
pick
what
a
it means.
category.
Is that a pool cue, or are you just happy to see me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The category is that a pool cue or are you just happy to see me? Okay, this isn't going to be easy, but you're looking at $3,000. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. If pocket billiards champion Willie Mosconi had a case of blue balls, what would he have? A case of number 1 billiards balls, a case of number 2 billiards balls, a case of number 3 billiards balls, or a case of number 9 billiards balls? In pocket billiards,
Yep.
the number 2 ball is the color blue. And maybe it's just me, but blue balls and pocket pool just seem to naturally go together. Okay, that's the end of round 1. Let's move on to round
No comment.
2. Okay, listen up. In round 2, everything's worth double. You understand what double means? Times 2? Okay, let's go.
Thank you
How
for
about
that,
it?
I
Hit me with
guess.
the category.
Monty Python and the government.
You ain't got no alibi. You love it.
And the category is Monty Python and the government. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. All right, let's get this ball rolling. Remember the Monty Python sketch about the Ministry of Silly Walks? Because it's the name of a position in their sport, who would be the subject of a sketch involving the Ministry of Silly Points? Cricketers, lacrosse players, team handball players, or roller derby competitors?
Silly points. Sounds like something cricketers would
The
have.
silly point is an actual field position in the sport of cricket. And I'm not sure even the Python guys can make cricket funny or interesting. All right, come on,
Yeah.
hit me. We need a category.
I feel like I got kicked in the head by a horse.
This one's gonna be, I feel like I got kicked in the head by a horse. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Everything in place? Because here she comes. If the winner of the Kentucky Derby were to celebrate by enjoying too much of the traditional Derby drink, what would be offered up to the porcelain god the next day? Mint juleps, peppermint schnapps, Southern Comfort and orange juice, or champagne?
Pretty sure that's a mint julep.
The Kentucky Derby's popular mint julep is made of mint, sugar, and bourbon. The mint makes it really refreshing, at least on the way down. Okie doke, give me a category.
Tune in, turn on, strap out, and saddle up.
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
The category is tune in, turn on, drop out, saddle up. And this one is not going to be easy. $6,000. Okay, imagine this. Comedians Cheech and Chong enter a horse in an equestrian event. In equestrian terms, if their horse has a roach, what have they just done? Castrated the horse, shaved the horse's neck, cropped the horse's tail, or done a bong hit with the horse?
Huh. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
All right, good effort, good effort.
No.
Let's see what a good player would have answered. A roach in equestrian events is a shaved mane. Great mane, man. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Defensive maneuvers.
Uh-oh, press Futz Mitts Grime Board.
Once again, it's time for a Nickerclish Rescue.
This gibberish questions category is defensive maneuvers. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Listen up, people. Tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? Lynn May's Poor Joe. Want a hint? Okay.
Place.
Okay, let's see if you know it. Hey, looks like you're the winner, Horseface.
Sorry, it's a racing term.
Uh-huh.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Not so proud Olympic
It's question
moments.
15. It's question 15.
The name of this category is Not So Proud Olympic Moments. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Ready on the trigger? Pull. What was the cause of Russian athlete Boris Onashenko's disqualification from the 1976 Olympic modern pentathlon competition? Too many toes, a laser-guided rifle sight, an electronic cheating device in his épée, or a hormone-enhanced horse?
I want to see... This was the guy with too many toes, wasn't it?
No, they can take care of extra toes pretty easily during the fencing part of the pentathlon. Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, Boris was caught trying to use an electronic cheating device in his fencing épée that signaled a hit on his opponent every time he pushed a concealed button. And Olympic investigators later discovered that the entire plot was masterminded by Boris's diabolical wife, Natasha. Hey! Okay, pick a category.
Bunny boxing.
16.
Sounds like Pokemon.
The category behind this question
Kind of.
is
Bunny boxing.
And this one's $4,000 for a right answer.
Okay, imagine this event. In a boxing match to decide who's more famous, Bugs Bunny gives the Easter Bunny a rabbit punch. Where has Bugs hit the Easter Bunny? In the ears, in the back of the neck, in the kidneys, or below the belt?
Rabbit punch? Kidneys.
You got it. Oh, wait. No. No, you didn't.
I thought it was kidneys.
You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this.
A rabbit punch. It's an illegal punch to the back of the neck. But the Easter Bunny totally deserved it. I hear he sucker punched
They
Bugs
usually
the way
do,
in.
yeah. I was sworn they called that a rabbit punch.
How about it? Hit me with the
Oh, well.
category.
Track and center field. Huh.
Here's the category. Track and center field. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Listen up. Imagine the Olympic Committee has developed a new sport combining baseball and track and field. In this new sport, a player who hits a triple can only get to third base by doing the triple jump. Which of the following moves would not be allowed? Jump, twist, step, or hop?
It's a hop, step, and a jump for a reason.
There's no twist in the triple jump. All right, Chubby Checker, you're out of here. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Sports played by out-of-shape ex-jocks. Sounds like me.
18.
And that
this
looks like me
category
after
is
trying.
Sports played by out-of-shape ex-jocks. And this is $4,000 here. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. You and your friends want to play a good old-fashioned game of softball. Unfortunately, nobody has a regulation ball. Based on one of the game's early names, what might you use instead? Kittens, puppies, watermelons, or breasts? No, you might use a watermelon if you were playing with Gallagher, but who would invite him?
I don't know what the early name was.
Here's what you should have guessed. In the olden days, softball was called kitten ball. Games were played at night, in the belief that God couldn't see him if it was too dark. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
What NFL players do at recess?
Get your ice cold 19!
And the category is what NFL players do at recess. $6,000 is riding on this one. Hey, remember the kids' game Red Rover? You'd yell, Red Rover, send so-and-so over. Judging by the number of players traded between the two teams, which two teams might you say took part in the largest round of Red Rover in NFL history? Cowboys and Steelers, Bears and Packers, Saints and Falcons, or Browns and Colts?
I don't actually know that much about NFL trading, so eeny, meeny.
The Saints and the Falcons? Nah, they're both more like the kid who always gets picked last.
That too.
Let's take a look at the big money answer. In 1953, the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Colts traded 15 players.
And then they all had some cookies and milk before nap time.
Okie doke, give me a category.
Hey, my, holy mackerel.
20!
All right, let's see what we're doing here.
Hey, my. Holy mackerel!
And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes.
Suppose Neil Young decided to dump his band Crazy Horse for a night and perform as Neil Young and Iron Horse. Who would be singing with Neil? Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, Pete Rose, or Catfish Hunter? Lou Gehrig, nicknamed the Iron Horse.
Today, I consider myself the jamminest man in the world.
Okay.
Okay, pick a category.
Oh. I liked our old house better. Relocation time, I guess.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match and you got $2,000. Buzz in when there isn't a match and you lose $2,000. And don't forget, remember the clue. It's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. I liked our old house better. Got your thinking caps on? I sure hope so. Good luck.
I think they were at Exhibition Stadium, weren't they? No. Not Ebbets Field. The Twins. Phillies. Could be Little League Park. I don't know. God, I don't know these at all. I'm guessing my way to... Were they at the Polo Grounds? Crossley Field, okay. Expos. There's probably Jerry Park and I missed it.
Way to attack the attack! Let's check out the final tally! That's the game!
Player, when I think of you, I think of superlatives like great, amazing, fabulous, sports trivia geek with no social life, stuff like that. But don't thank me, because the real truth is...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Cue commercials. Thank you. Cookie, what's going on with the contestants?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
You are squirming around in
Well,
your seat.
I think it's pretty obvious that
My
I do know a little about sports. I just don't know the
I
trivia.
wish there was a way to separate my
Okay,
butt cheeks,
know
but
very
not ruin
little
the line
about
of my
sports
pants.
overall.
Hey, sports
But
fans,
anyway,
try this.
that's because I've mostly watched college football, and that's pretty much been just the Oklahoma Sooners for the majority of my life. A little bit of NFL, a little bit of NBA, a little bit of baseball, but not much, and definitely didn't really get too deep into trivia and such. But anyway, that's the final game of You Don't Know Jack Sports from me. So, we'll move on to television next. But it's time for me to go for today. So,
Captain, the shields aren't holding. The holodeck is
I will see
malfunctioning.
everyone
The replicators
tomorrow,
are making dog food or something
and
out of the time continuum.
hopefully television treats me a little better than sports did.
Hollow injector coils with lemon. Yes, but nothing
Although
seems
the
to work.
fact that I
And
think
now
I know it
Lightning
scares
Ford
me.
is morphing again.
Oh well, anyway, take care folks. See you tomorrow for You Don't Know Jack Television. And as always, I'll leave you with the commercials.
Won't do. We can't afford a 2-part episode.
What about the Machina way? Deus Ex Machina.
No, Lieutenant. It needs to be late 20th century pseudoscientific. Like like quasi-dimensional EMF or...
Wait, I've got it.
Well, say it. No one's going to hurt you.
No, I can't think under pressure.
Captain, I am sensing great commotion on the bridge.
Yeah, I've got your commotion right here, baby.
Find out the new word that saves the day. Friday at 8 on Space Trek.
Captain, I am sensing low Nielsen ratings.
Darn it! Sliced it again.
You're not keeping your head down.
I know, but I can't.
Because your hairpiece keeps slipping.
What? How did you know I wear a hairpiece?
Come on, Joe. Everyone knows. Stick a flag in it and you could spot that thing teeing off from a par 5. Here, try mine. It's from the folks at Mr. Divot.
Wow, it feels like grass.
It is grass. That's the genius behind the Mr. Divot hairpiece system. I can grow my own replacements, and it comes in lots of designer colors: Midsummer Burn, Autumn Harvest, and New Kentucky Bluegrass.
Oh, sounds great, but, I mean, will it come loose while I'm golfing?
Not even with the 9-iron. Come on, let's go replace that divot.
You mean Mr. Divot.
Yeah.
Mr. Divot hairpieces are available at all fine salons and garden centers.
You've had a big dinner, a tough night of armchair quarterbacking, and let's face it, you're a little backed up. Reach for a power-packed Super Protein Dino Bar. Power-packed with beef tuna, riboflavin, oat bran, raisins, corn, grapes, coffee, and wheat chaff, the Super Protein Dino Bar has enough fiber to clear out the Alaska pipeline. One bite and you'll feel the power of a raging river coursing through your digestive tract.
I am a little backed up, dear.
Here, honey, try a Super Protein Dino Bar.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Open the door! I gotta get in!
The Super Protein Dino Bar comes in mocha, wild berry, burlap, steel wool, and new Crappuccino.